Today's episode will be on measuring your vendor multiplier. So, to begin, Sam, could you talk a little bit about what is a vendor multiplier? What does that mean?
Sure. So when vendors talk about a multiplier, they're asking essentially for a bit of a survey of their partners that are selling their products. And what they're trying to do is figure out a number that when you sell X amount of dollars of this particular vendor's product, you should be able to add on more of your own products and services. So as an example, Forrester has done a report in the recent years that for every $1 spent on Microsoft subscriptions, an MSP can grow revenue from $5 to $9. Most channel-focused vendors conduct either some level of research to determine how much their software adds to their partner's bottom line.
This is a really simple way to understand how other companies are really maximizing their investment with a vendor. So, what are the steps a partner should take to measure this multiplier and ensure that they're getting the most out of their partnership?
Well, there are a couple things to keep in mind. A couple things you can do to kind of wrap your head around this. But to keep in mind, the purpose of this exercise is just to get a grip for how much you can expand your business with a vendor. So this might be a bit of a hot take, but what you probably won't get much value out of asking is, what is your vendor multiplier? You'll either get a complex answer or you'll get a generic number that's great for slides, but probably doesn't 100% apply to you.
Right. You think of the slides that you see, that those 6x or 9x power statements, or they're really designed to kind of get you on the hook. The real question becomes how much is really applicable to your business?
Exactly. You'll want to ask these three questions to get a good idea of those. So number one, what is the average service amount similar partners to your size charge their customers in a year by selling the products you're currently selling or planning to sell with this vendor? This is going to give you a good frame of reference for what's going to be more realistic for you. Then what you're going to want to understand is the upsell potential. So what are the typical additional products similar partners upsell in the first 12 months after selling their current product line? And then third, what enablement does the vendor provide to train partners on offering more services with their technology?
The prevailing logic is to better understand how the upsell potential is with this vendor. So, along with how much they're investing in getting partners this information.
Yep. Once the partners get the initial answers to these questions, you're going to want to work internally to actually design services for your customers to see how you would best leverage those different models. If you can't, let the vendor know you're facing some challenges. The only way they can improve their programs is if they get specific feedback. After your service is offered, you have to do the most challenging part, though. Set a reminder for yourself in about 12 months to go back and do the math to see how much you actually increase your business with this vendor following their recommendations. And if you did this with every vendor you onboarded, you'll be able to easily remove solutions that don't really add much value to your bottom line revenue.
This is awesome. And I think it's a great overview on measuring that vendor multiplier. Ask how much a typical partner makes with the vendor within a 12-month period, and then design a program to get close to those averages. You have that baseline to work from, measure the results. Simple.
Yep, absolutely. And if you haven't already asked your AvePoint rep how much an average partner makes working with us, find out by going and joining our partner program at avepoint.com/partners.